Let us begin. Let's close our eyes. Let us chant Om 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Let's slowly open our eyes. All right. And let us begin with some few rounds of Kapalbhati Pranayam. Okay. So let's get comfortable on our mats. Let us sit either in Sukhasan, Ardha Padmasan or Padmasan, whatever is comfortable for you. Make sure that your palms are facing downwards, clasping your knees. All right. Why are we doing this? So that we are not slouching, so that our back is pushed and we are a little straight. You see a nice straight line running all the way from the base of the spine to the top of the head. We have a tendency of bending our neck as well. Make sure that the neck is up. All right. We're going to do Kapalbhati pranayams, like, forceful exhalations. The inhalations will be automatic. Don't consciously inhale, right? We're going to do 20 breaths, 3 rounds each. Between each breath of Kapalbhati, you can turn your palms and keep them upwards, right? And just observe the first breath after each round. See how wholesome that breath is. All right, we may close our eyes and just be a little more mindful about our practice today. Right, let's close our eyes, take a breath in, and begin. And relax. Palms facing upwards, just observe the breath. Observe any sensation in your body. Keeping a nice smile on your face. Hands clasping the knees, spine erect. Let's get ready for the second round of Kapalbhati. 20 breaths, breathe in. And together. And relax. Palms facing upwards. Tension on the breath. Our body is a fantastic machine. All the processes happen on their own. The practice of yoga, asanas, and pranayam helps us become more aware of our own bodies. That's the first step towards meditation. Let's get ready for the last and final round of Kapalbhati with complete gratitude and energy. Palms facing downwards, breathe in and together. And relax. Just observe any sensations that might be happening in your body. And keep a nice gentle smile on your face throughout the practice today. Even if the body is paining, let the face smile. Fake it till you make it. Before we open our eyes and begin our practice today, I invite all of you to set an intention for today's class. Generally, all of us are in tension because we hardly have an intention for the day. So let us keep an intention that for the next 1 hour, it can be your own intention. But what you decide for the next 1 hour will not just be your intention for the practice, it will be your intention for the day. And if nothing is coming into your mind, I invite you to set the intention of focus. Focus on the body, on the breath, on our thoughts, on our mind, with complete awareness. I begin my day. And with that thought, with that subtle intention, I want you to slowly open your eyes. Hari Om. We are going to begin with a practice called as the Padma Sadhana practice. In Padma Sadhana, it is said that the body opens up like a lotus. Yes? So you can sit comfortably. We are going to start our warm-up while sitting down as well. Right? You can sit in Sukhasana. No need to sit in Padmasana. Okay? Comfortably in Sukhasana, let us sit. Keep your hands on your knees. Breathe in. And slowly start bending down from the base of your spine. Make sure that you're not rounding your back. Keep your back straight and bend down as much as you can. Keep a flat back. Keep bending, keep bending, keep bending. Go as low as you can. And if you can, touch your forehead to the ground. Now we are going to do some body rotations. We are going to go towards the right clockwise. So just keep inhaling as you go up and slowly exhale as you come down. Make sure that you make the biggest circles that you can. With every degree of rotation, you should feel a stretch on a different part of your body. Make big, big, big circles. Stretch your spine all the way and go slow and mindful about it. At your own pace, as slowly as you can. Enjoy that stretch. I repeat, with every degree of rotation, you should feel a stretch. Arey wah, ye muscle. Oh, that muscle. My God. Early in the morning, our back is the most stiff because we sleep in all wakada tekada positions. So just making our spine aware that, listen, buddy, for the next 1 hour, I am going to torture you a little, but it is for your own good. After this round, you may slowly change the direction, about 4 to 5 rounds on the other side. Take your time, but make sure that you're breathing. Make sure that you're mindful about your breathing. Breathe in as you come up and breathe out as you come down. One more round. And slowly, very slowly, you may straighten your spine and come back straight up. Okay, felt good. Yeah, the spine feels a little opened up, right? Let us focus a lot more on the spine now. Now we are going to focus on our sides of the body, the wings, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to take our right hand, place the right hand on the ground flat. So from your elbow to the wrist, everything will be on the ground. Make sure that your fingers are in line with your knees. Don't take it too ahead. Don't take it too behind, right? Flat on the ground. Now, the tendency of the body will be to twist forward. Make sure that your chest is not facing the ground. Square the shoulders so that your chest is parallel to the screen, perpendicular to the ground. Okay. Take your left hand up all the way and just stay there. Breathe. And with every exhalation, see if you can stretch and point towards the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. You should feel a nice stretch. Breathe in. Now let us go a little deeper. Take your hand and stretch it all the way to the side. Imagine someone is pulling you, but make sure you don't turn like this. Keep it straight. Stretch, 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 stretch. Think that someone is pulling that hand of yours. Stretch as much as you can. Feel a nice stretch. You'll feel the left side of your body opening up. Hold there just for 5. Keep breathing. 4. Go a little deeper. You can. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly come back and lengthen your spine. And see if you can notice a difference between the left and right sides of your body. If you've done it well, there will be this uneasiness that your right side को भी stretch करने का, ये left side थोड़ा ज़्यादा लंबा हो गया है, right? Happens that way. Let's do that. Let's neutralize the effect. Left hand now, keeping it flat onto the ground. Make sure that your fingers are in line with your knees. Elbow completely straight. Body squared towards the ceiling. Hand raised up. 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Now slowly stretch the right hand to the left side. Imagine someone is pulling your fingers and stretching it out. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly straighten your hand and gently face your body. Perfect, right? Now we are going to do a practice that we had done last Saturday. We're going to keep our hands a few inches off the ground, just a few inches. Okay, palms are not facing downwards, palms are facing upwards. When you place the palms upwards, you notice that already there is some amount of energy that is building up in your fingers, in your palms. Just observe that energy. And slowly, very, very, very gently, start raising your hands all the way to the top. And stretch your hands as straight as you can. And now as you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades and gently come down. Right? I'm going to show it to you from the back so that you get an idea. Take your hands all the way up as you breathe in. Stretch, 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 and then squeeze the shoulder blades as you gently come down. Once again, every inch that you come down, you should feel a stretch on the back. Let's do it together. Once again, breathe in. Imagine that you're holding a pencil between the shoulder blades and that pencil should not fall. You're squeezing the shoulder blades that hard, gently coming down. Perfect. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. We're becoming better and better with every round, and breathe out. And last one, breathe in and breathe out. Fantastic, you guys. Now, let us get into all fours in a tabletop position. Okay, in a nice tabletop position, make sure that your hands are exactly underneath your shoulders and your knees are exactly underneath your hips, not too close, not too far. All right, exactly 90 degrees, like a box, like a tabletop. Now we are going to do some simple cat and cow pose, Marjaryasan and Pithilasan. Breathe in, arch your back, look up towards the ceiling. And breathe out, curl your shoulders, curl your stomach, arch your back the other way around, concave and convex lenses. Breathe in as you look up. And breathe out, chin to the chest, exhale. Focus on the core while you do this. Breathe in. Engage the glutes, engage the core, and breathe out. 3 more rounds. Breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely, guys. Now let us stay in this position. Let us stay in this position. And we are going to lift our left leg off the ground. Make sure that the left leg is exactly at 90 degrees. Only the left leg. Don't take it too up. Don't keep it too low. Perfect 90 degrees. You should see there should be a one line. Okay. Only the left leg. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Right. Now gently bring the left leg close to the chest. And kick out. Okay, so you're bringing the left leg close to the chest and you're kicking. So as you breathe in, you come closer. Breathe in while you stretch out. Breathe out when you come in. Breathe in when you go out. Breathe out when you come in. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. Working on the core. In, out. Last one. Breathe in, out. And just hold there for 3, 2, and 1. Gently keep your leg on the ground. Let's do the same thing with the right leg. Lift the right leg off the ground. Point your toes. Perfect 90 degrees. And slowly breathe in. Stretch your fingers and slowly breathe out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. 3 more. In, out. In, 2. Last one. In, out. And stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. You guys stay there, stay there, stay there in a tabletop position. Now we are going to do one more thing. We're going to lift the left leg as it is. All right. But along with the left leg, if possible, you're going to take the right hand off the ground. So opposite hand, opposite leg. So you're going to be like this. All right, let's try that. Let's stay there. Let's see if you can balance yourself. Perfect, you guys. You're doing so well. Now let us try to do crunches and touch the knee to the elbow. Okay, breathe in and stretch. And breathe out. 2, 3, perfect. 4, almost there. 5, 3 more. 6, 7, and 8, and just stay there for 3, 2, and 1. It seems so easy, but what lag rahi hai na? I know. Okay, now let us do the same thing with the right leg. Keep the right leg lifted. Left hand comes off the ground. Okay, and 8 counts, touching the elbow to the knee. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold there for 3, 2, 1. Keep your hand on the ground, keep your leg on the ground, and let us just open our knees to the width of the mat and sink down into our hips and relax in Balasana. Just relax. Just see how long does it take for a heartbeat to come back to normal. With your forehead on the ground. Balasana implies that we are surrendering all our pains, our thoughts, our sorrows, even our joys to Mother Earth. Every yoga asana has an emotion or a bhav associated with it. Balasana implies complete samarpan, surrender to the earth, to Mother Earth. As you stay in this position, I want you to walk your fingers a little further towards the mat. Stretch your fingers as much as you can. Walk the fingers to the front. And now slowly, I want you to walk your fingers to the right side of the mat. Take them to the right and stretch. You'll feel a nice stretch on the entire left side of your body. Just stay there. With every exhalation, see if you can walk your fingers a little further. It's like you're pulling the ground towards yourself, but the ground doesn't move, so you have to move a little further. Crawl, crawl, crawl like an insect. As much as you can, stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. And now let's go to the left side. Crawl the fingers to the left side. Forehead stays down and stretch. Just focus on elongating the right side of the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center, and very, very gently, you can crawl all the way back to seated position. You can open up your legs. And now we are going to go on a prone position. We are going to lie down on our stomachs. All right. So I'm going to show it to you from the back so that you can see exactly what is expected. You lie down on the ground on your stomach. It is called as Ardha Shalabh Asana. I think Pandian ji had taught this to you in one of the earlier classes. But for those of you who might have not attended it, in Ardha Shalabh Asana, we lift just one leg a few inches off the ground. Now, the tendency of many of us is to lift it all the way up. Make sure that the hip bone or the waist bone is in contact with the ground. If you're lifting the hip bone off the ground, you're not doing it right. Okay. Many think that this is an asana which works on the legs, but actually this is an asana which works on the lower back. So make sure that the waist is on the ground and just lift your right leg a few inches off the ground and point the right leg. Point it. Imagine someone is pulling that right leg and just stay there for 3. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. And slowly bring the right leg to the ground. And as you bring the right leg to the ground, we're going to do the same thing now with the left leg. So lift your left leg off the ground. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly bring the left leg down. Now, let's make a nice fist of our hands. This is called as Adi Mudra. Keep your thumb to the base of the little finger and close the fist. Let's do the same thing with both hands. Thumb to the base of the little finger and close our hands. Let's lift our groin area and keep our hands underneath the groin. Okay, you're just keeping your hands on the thighs, just next to the groin area. Now we are going to go into complete Shalabh Asana. What we did earlier was Ardha Shalabh Asana. Now both the feet will be lifted on the ground on the count of 3, 2, 1. Lift and breathe in. And stay there. Keep breathing though. Hold the pose, not your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring both the feet to the ground and you may release your hands and bring your hands close to your chest. Bringing your hands close to your chest, we're going to get into our Bhujanga Asana series or the snake pose. Make sure that your hands are not going like chicken all the way to the sides, okay? Make sure the elbows are pointing towards the ceiling. Your biceps should be touching the ears, should be touching the torso, all right? And elbow pointing upwards. I repeat, make sure that the elbows are not spread wide apart. Elbows have to be straight, pointing towards the ceiling. Now gently, just lift your upper back up, upper back, only the upper back, just the upper back. You're only using the strength of the muscles of your back. If I leave my hands, I should be able to stay in this position. Try to leave your hands. Leave your hands off the ground. Perfect, perfect. And gently exhale and come down. Slowly inhale, come up in that same position. Make sure that the hands are only support. You're only using the muscles of your back. And exhale, come down. Let's do 3 more. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in. and breathe out. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. So now that we have worked on the upper back, let's go a little lower into the mid back region. For this, I want you to take your fingers outside your mat and point them like a mountain. Just place your fingers to the side. Now roll the shoulders and come up a little higher, working on the mid back region. See if you can straighten your elbows all the way. Perfect. But make sure that the shoulders are not like this. All right. The shoulders have to be rolled and straight. Look up and slowly exhale. As you come down, let's do it 4 more times. Roll your shoulders, breathe in, up and exhale. As you come down, 3 more, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Now that we've worked on the upper back and the mid back, let's go deep into a stretch into the lower back. Some of us may find this difficult. Go only as far as your body allows you to. Please don't push the body beyond a certain point. Okay, we are going to go up all the way into Bhujanga Asana. Roll the shoulders, keep your hands where they were in the first pose, and slowly come up all the way to the top, going so deep into your lower back. And exhale as you come down. Beautiful, you guys. Roll the shoulders, breathe in once again, and breathe out. Coming down, make sure that your elbows are pointing towards the ceiling, biceps touching the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Once again, breathe in, 2 more, and breathe out. Last one, breathe in. And now curl your toes and let us lift into the first downward facing dog of the day, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You may just walk your toes a little, just feel the energy working through your legs. We've only been working on the upper body so far. The lower body might be a little stiff. So you can just see if you can try to touch the heels to the ground. And stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Gently, you may walk your feet all the way to the front of your mat. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Just leave your body very, very, very loose. If you feel like, you may grab hold of either elbows. Shift your body weight a little forward onto your toes instead of your heels. And just rock your body from side to side. Bounce very slowly, very gently, feeling the stretch on the spine and the back of your legs. Keep breathing. Enjoy the sensations, the feelings in your body right now. You've never felt more alive. Slowly, you may stop swaying, come back to the center, let go of your elbows, and we are going to come up, but we are going to come up very slowly, 1 inch by inch, stacking one vertebrae of the spine over the other. First, the lower back, then the mid back, then the upper back, and then slowly I come up all the way standing. Okay, so now that we have come up in our standing position, Obviously, let us do some Surya Namaskars, shall we? Right? So let us do a Surya Namaskar on music. Yep. So I'm going to play some music. Now all of you are pros at Surya Namaskar. So do it at your own pace. It's going to be around 4.5 minutes of Surya Namaskar. If you want to sweat it out, if you feel energetic today, go ahead, do it a little faster. If you want to go slow, then build up on strength. When you do it slowly, you're building strength. When you do it fast, you're building endurance and stamina. All right. So give me a minute. You can just get ready onto the front of your mat. Thumbs up if you all can hear the music. Perfect. Let's begin.
Madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Hridayam madhuram, gamanam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Hridayam madhuram, gamanam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Madhuram madhuram, rupam madhuram, tilakam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Karanam madhuram, taranam madhuram, haranam madhuram, smaranam madhuram. Vamitam madhuram, shamitam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Kunja madhura, mala madhura, yamuna madhura, vichi madhura. Salilam madhuram, kamalam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Gopi madhura, leela madhura, yuktam madhuram, bhuktam madhuram madhuram. Drishtam madhuram, shishtam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram. Gopa madhura, gavo madhura, yashtir madhura, shrishtir madhura. Lalitam madhuram, lalitam madhuram, madhuradipaterakilam madhuram madhuram.
Almost done. Keep going. Last round. complete this round. And slowly, immediately, let us get into a Vrikshasana position, keeping your leg firmly rooted onto the ground. Make sure that the leg is not pointing towards the front. Square the hip and relax. If you can, you may close your eyes. Slowly, let's place our left leg on the ground and lift our right leg all the way up. Remember, you can keep it either above or below the knee. Please don't keep it on the knee, all right? Stay there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let us gently come down to the ground once again. Let's sit down. Now, we're going to do some poses on our backs. All right, so I want you to lie down flat onto your back. And we're going to come into Navasana. I think Rohini would have done Navasana or Naukasana with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our upper body and the lower body off the ground. Just stay here in this position. Make sure that your fingertips, your toes, and your eyes are in one line. You should feel a nice vibration in your stomach. That vibration is the fat which is burning. It's your journey to six-pack abs, which is not needed, to be honest. Stay there for 3, 2, and 1, and slowly relax. You may stretch your leg all the way. You may take your right leg and bring it as close to your chest as possible into Ardha Pavanmuktasana. If you feel like, you may touch your nose to the knee, but compress the right side of your body. Make sure that you take nice deep breaths in this position for the pose to be effective. 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Straighten your right leg. Bend the left leg now. Hug it tight as you can. 2, and 1. Slowly release. Now with both the feet together, Pavanmuktasana. Then hug your knees as close as you can and see if you can bring your nose between the knees. Deep breaths over here. 2, and 1. Now you can keep your knees close to your chest and see if you can just rock your body front and back. Be very gentle. It's like your ground is giving a nice massage to the spine. And slowly come back. You may gently lift the right leg, flex your toes, lift your right leg, slowly lift the left leg as well, both your feet. Imagine that you're holding something on your feet. If you want, you might as well keep a small pillow and try to balance the pillow. You should be so steady that the pillow should not fall. That's the trick. Now, slowly, keeping the pillow on just one leg. Okay, so you're going to keep the pillow on one leg and you're going to bring the other leg down and up, down and up, down, up, and the pillow falls. Let's do the same thing with the other side. Keep the pillow on one leg, try to balance it, and the other leg down, up, down, up, down, up. Three more, two, and one. And now you can do that with both the feet. Keep both the feet down, up, down, up, down, and up. And slowly keep your feet onto the ground. You may keep your heels close to your buttocks now, such that your hands are going to hold the ankles. Hold the ankle, and we are going to come up into Setu Bandha Asana. So you're going to lift the upper body up ahead, all right, into a bridge pose. See if you can lift like this all the way up. For those of you who want to go deeper, you may push your back and give them support. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back down. Now we are going to try an inversion. This might be one of the first inversions that we are doing. Women who are in their cycles, in their monthly cycles, should avoid this pose. The ones who have any spondylitis issue, any neck issue, should not go all the way into Sarvanga Asana. Sarvanga Asana is a shoulder stand. Now in shoulder stand, please only do it if you have done it earlier or it's part of a practice. For the rest of you, you can just lift your legs up and stay in this position. Now, for those of you who want to go into the challenge, y'all can watch first if you're doing it for the first time. All right. You slowly lift your legs up, go all the way to your shoulders, point your feet, and stay there. Okay. Let's see. Keep going. Let me check. Perfect. Go on, cope, no problem. Try and be very gentle with yourself. Good, Sharanya. Good, Sukeshji. Fantastic. Good, Reti. Keep trying. Yeah, that's it. Stay in that position. Perfect, Sangeeta. Good. Keep trying. Be very gentle. Good, Aishu. Amazing. And slowly come back. Okay. Fine. So I think Harshavardhini had taught your Sarvangasana in one of these classes, right? So stay there. Stay in that position. Okay. After Sarvangasana, what happens is that a lot of blood flow is diverted in the opposite direction towards our head. So it is always good after every inversion that you do, whether it is a headstand, a shoulder stand, just lie in Shavasana for a few minutes. Oh yes, y'all heard it right. We are coming towards the end of our practice. It's Shavasana time. So just stretch your feet. Stretch your feet, lie down comfortably, palms by your side, eyes closed. You may make any adjustments to your body that you feel like. From this moment onwards, let the body be absolutely still. It is said that Shavasana is one of the most difficult asanas because Shava means a corpse. Absolute stillness. Not even your eyeballs should move. A state of complete relaxation. Keep your palms facing upwards. Consciously relax every part of the body. Let's take our attention to the right foot. The right ankle, right shin and calf, right knee, back of the knee, right thigh and hamstrings, right hip. Let's take our attention to the entire right leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take our attention to the left foot. Left ankle, left shin and calf, left knee, back of the knee, left thigh and hamstring, left hip. Let's take our attention to the entire left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take our attention to the genital, the waist, the navel area. Let's take our attention to the entire abdomen. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take our attention to the heart center. Breathe in and exhale. Let's take our attention to the shoulders, both our shoulders, our biceps, the triceps of both our hands, elbows, the forearms, the wrists, and the fingertips. and scanning our hand all the way from the fingertips to the shoulder once again. Let's move our attention to the throat. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take our attention to our face, the chin, the lips, the jaws. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax the eyes, the nostrils. Relax the forehead, ears. Let's bring all our attention to the Agnya Chakra, the third eye between the eyebrows. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take our attention to the top of our head. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's take our attention to the entire body. I am not the body. The body is a tool given to me by the divine to function in the world outside. Let us honor our body and take care of it. Let's become aware of our body, and you may slowly move your toes and fingertips. Whenever you feel ready, you may slowly curl to your right side. अपनी दाहिनी तरफ मुड़ जाए. And very gently, with a nice smile, taking support of your hands, let us all sit up. Keeping your eyes closed. Let's bring our hands in Namaste to the top of our head and bring the hands all the way to the third eye, reminding us to have clear and noble intentions. Fingertips to the throat, reminding us to always speak words of courage and wisdom. And finally, fingertips to the heart center, reminding us to always spread love and happiness wherever we go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead. Hari Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om